Hello friends, welcome to this series of Being Sahaja Yogi. I'm Aparna Ganguly from Kolkata. I'm a Sahaja Yogini. Today we have with us Mrs. Sadhana Mohan Saraf from Pune. She has been a Sahaja Yogi for the last 45 years. So it's a good fortune that we are getting this opportunity to interview her today. Welcome to you, Mrs. Saraf. And please let us know about your spiritual journey, how Sahaj Yoga happened to you, what were your religious beliefs before you joined Sahaj, and how you got established. So please tell us, over to you.
Thank you, Aparna. Shri Mataji. I came in Sahaja in 1985, and last week only I have completed 45 years in Sahaja. I couldn't believe myself, but I think it's true. And after the Sahaja article, our life was very smooth for me, and I was enjoying it. And actually, there are a lot of changes taking place within me. I'd like to tell you, but before that, I think I should introduce myself, and then I continue my question in further. I'm from Nagpur. My father was PhD, and he was a very disciplined person. My mummy also was very capable lady, and she has got all state children in a very cultured and a disciplined way. So I'm very proud of them. I still my inter science from Pushpak College. After I went further to Bombay for my education. There I studied BSc and BSc Honors Medicine, and further I specialized in the Neur Operation Theatre Techniques. So that was very interesting for me. And then again further I went to Canada and England for further education, for advanced education. There I spent almost 5 years advanced study, also working there. After coming back to Mumbai, I got married to Mr. Mohan Saraf, who was a civil engineer, and the life was started very well. So, then, before the job, we had to go to Lahori, where the construction of Lahori Agricultural University was undertaken. So there we started our life, and within a few days, I think Shri Mataji came to Lahori, and there I met some surgery for them, and they have, I know, attended the program, but I didn't stay because of some commitment for me outside. So these surgeries, and they were very good surgery from the Lahori village. We have spread a lot of work into yoga. They told me all about the yoga, and they requested me that you should take the experience. I like that whatever the substance they had taken about yoga, and I feel one fine day they have come to give me realization. All three of them came together, and they gave me again the further details how to the system and all. And in front of Shri Mataji, they mentioned I had 2 hands in front of Shri Mataji. I had to put the attention on my head of the register study for written language, and asked me to close my eyes. And what you said, that's just when they started, they didn't talk anything afterwards to me, nothing, they did not touch me. And within few minutes, I felt the cool breeze strongly coming on my hands, which I well above my head. So I was very impressed, and it was such a pleasant feeling. But still, my eyes were closed. And after that, they all told me that your God is anytime you, of course. And they said you can do further study, and that will be good experience. So, generally, I when I get this experience, I was much impressed, and I decided that I should work more on it, practicing it, and having more knowledge about it, something like, because this is something very unusual, I thought, getting these feelings to me. And I started my study, working with it, and trying to practice and trying to experiment whatever they were saying. So for every experiment which I was saying, I was getting positive results. So I was still continuing and I was very much convinced that yoga only will give you some further right life, not much more knowledge. These things went on for a few days practicing. They have told me that whatever experience you got, you can give it to others also. So I said, still very good. So after that experience, mm, I told my husband also, he's quite interesting and significant. So I got the knowledge of reading and talking to the and after that I settled down in Soja. So in that thing I was now I feel after reading what must have happened to me when they have given me the realization. So I found out that there is actually from the book and Shri Mataji speeches also. There is a power within everybody, every human being, that is called Kundalini, which is in the second book. And in the spinal cord above, you have 7 power centers, which we call the plexus also in medical term, and also 3 nadi, and the power without this person even the period, it goes up to your brain again, here, and you get connected after getting yourself to the all-pervading power. This all-pervading power is a divine power having so many qualities. So, when the Kundalini raises, it opens all the chakras little bit, it gives you that power, and also simultaneously it's giving you the balance. Because the people are sometimes in the past, future, in this Kundalini digest, it being viewed in the present. That is one thing. Also, if you are emotional and active, it brings you again in the center. So, rising of the Kundalini is very important for you to get the balance. So, when balance also and the thinking of past and future is dropped when it crosses on your upper chakra. So, when it is dropped, you remain only in the present. So, you are in the contact with the big power which is outside you. And that power will come from the same door or from the same opening of your skull, that power enters in your body and then it started improving or changing you, I think. So this is why they do the practice of meditation. You feel that the changes are taking place in you because vibration are increasing and all unwanted things which is in you like having anger or talking to my person or diseases, it all will gradually dissipate. And I found much change and especially I found very much elated and energetic. So I continued. And then this dropping of the thinking, like only being in the present, you don't think. So this is a state which is nirvikarta, which is also very unusual for the human being because your brain is always occupied with something or other. And here you get that state where you have no thoughts. So this is also another miraculous thing for me. So again and again I was practicing trying to develop myself in that. So the thing which is going on is that practicing yoga. And not only myself I felt, but other people are telling me, oh, you have changed so much. Changing everything. Like talking and behaving and whatever you get more of knowledge which is beginning. Now we human beings are we every whole body and everything of ours, but we are not aware what we are. So the human being is a big storehouse of the knowledge and the power. And that lifelong also people don't know and they go without it. So sometimes these people say, "कि आया वैसा गया किसी ने कमाया." So what you have to earn is your whatever you have. You have to become what you are. This is what it is. So then you know you are okay. Only thing when your big power Kundalini is awakened, after awakening these chakras, other parts in the body is awakened better one. And you practice. That is tremendous power. You can say in Marathi or something. So what you have to see is to see how much you've got and how much I can earn and how much I can use, and that's the effective. So that process was going on, and practice is going on, everything. And then I think I was quite stable in this. So when I met Shri Mataji, she knew, of course, everything because she is a divine lady, and she understood what is inside me, maybe. So she started giving me very responsible job, like the, like I will tell you one of the examples. Once she asked me to prepare the feast for 3,000 people. She said, Sadhana, there's a uh, program there, which are going on, and to doing the feast of 5 kilos, right? And that too for 3,000 people. So, and she explained me within 2 minutes how it used to be prepared. Now, I actually not much experienced people in this cooking type of things and all, but I had faith in Shrimati. I didn't think of anything about it. Just I said yes, and from there I just went to the kitchen without thinking how it will happen, whether I will do it, how I, nothing absolutely. And then I found that I work, my hands are working, everything. I called people for help, they gave everything. Things got done, all the things got done properly. And after 2 hours, I could hear the arti come from the, because the program was in the festival. Then I realized, oh, so much time is finished. But that was the first for 3,000 people, no joke. And it was done. And I was happy because after Atya I had to go and give the prasad first. So when I went there, Shri Mataji said, she gave a smile and she told me, how is it? How do you make it? I said, Shri Mataji, you only got this time. And she said, this is the puja. All that tension what the divine tells you without getting disturbed or anything. And that's exactly what happened. Like I didn't know how I went to was there continuously doing things. And whatever she has explained me just before the puja. Actually, the puja was about to start. And from that onward, I continuously work. And the puja process going on in my three process right going on. And that's how one more time she has given me the again to prepare modak for in Ganpati for about 3,000 over 3,000 people. But the modak also is a very delicacy. Not everyone can prepare that. But then also I never thought this is as it is at home also I can't prepare some because it has to, she says we don't want mix we want only made of the with the hand only. And it has a steam modak. The drying modak is easy. Steam modak is still difficult. But all this thought I'm telling you didn't come to in my mind at all. And the thing, this thing has to tell, I don't know how the same God help me because this is a preparation for one full sack of coconut we have to create and everything. So all these things are done in it. such a peaceful way. Because of course previously we were to coconut and prepare the sweet which has to be put inside. But the next day, about the 10 o'clock, all of us started working on this noodle. And the olden days, we had that small special pot for steaming them. So we had a big bug tank in putting water in that, tying the cloth over it, and the steam which is coming from that, we were to cook. So in part preparing things, the veggies were preparing, then all this like machinery going on. And about 4:30, I mean, we were counting the noodles because we have to look so many. So suddenly we found the number is raised also. So this is something miracle the God has done, we don't know. We never ever thought. But at about 4 o'clock, we just came to that some amount, about 3,000. And then I think the steaming was so much that we could feel that we are getting a steam again, a beautiful parlor. Anyway, after that, actually we were satisfied because it was done. And Shri Mataji appreciated it also. And we are also again, not for 1 minute I thought of how it will happen, how can I do it, how I take people. Again, this what I want to say is that helplessness which will come. And in the helplessness, the divine enters in you, I believe. I don't know how do you get that energy, how you do. Now today also if you ask me, I don't know how I done it. It's just not possible. But this is over 1,000 people who are participated and on Sahaja they are all happy. And another uh, experience of mine, which is a different time, which I want to tell you, that my mother was when she was 83. She was sick. Not sick actually, she had a blood pressure high and she was taking treatment. But the same day, we had to go to Puja in Pune from Mumbai. Whether to go or not about to decide, but my brother and my husband said, we will manage you too. So me, my sisters and our great friends, and when I was mostly happened, Mataji was telling in the speech that you people are so much interested in your family life and other thing and this and that. And we got the message that the money is advocate and we must experience. So now we all were looking at each other and thinking, now if I say what Mataji is telling in the speech, it is exactly that. So I decided not to take anything, keep quiet, keep the puja over. And as soon as the puja over, we just ran to the taxi and went straight to the hospital. The hospital, when we went, she was in ICU and I started talking because she was a surgery and she was practicing also at that age. And I said, Mataji, no response. All the things were all given, oxygen and substances, and she was not responding. So what we did, next day I just thought it is also in the talk. Because Shri Mataji very often said that the Markandeya Puran is there, written by Markandeya only. So from that, Saptashati book, which was there, we studied for puja and all, decided the things were fine. So next day I took that book, just like that I thought I take it. And my aunt and then the Devi was with me. After reaching there, then we started my picking up near the bed lamp, and I knew by heart. So we started those shlokas of Markandeya in simplicity, and we would not begin after two stotras actually completed. She came out, she just took out the cube with her both the hands forcefully and started talking. And we were so stunned. And we never even thought she was unconscious and how she is talking. Anyway, the talk was going on like a normal conversation. Not realizing how she is so mad and all that. And then she started saying in a forceful way that चले जाओ यहाँ से इंडियन भी हमारा मदर टंग इज मराठी चले जाओ सब यहाँ से मैं किसी की नहीं मैं सिर्फ श्री माता जी की and then she said now I'm going she said you get preparation so then we thought of it she's talking of going also and she's bombarding the people to go away not to take me like that she could see that somebody has done with it. So then I don't know what to do. Then I do the thing of just left the hospital and again to call them. But she was saying, yes, you people did that. Last year I went out and called my brother and sister that this is the thing. And here when I was preparing her washing her face, keeping her ready like this, then she said, oh, why are you I'm going. Finish it. Use it. Like that. Like absolutely very normal people. She talked it. And by the time, then she could hear music. Let's go on to the corridor. The university show to nicely, very sweet music and all that. And when we were going on, my brother said, now you go out, I will stay with mom. I said, all right. She was telling him also, I could see the paper, I could hear the sweet music, but then my song, and I right. And then after that, she slept one night nicely, and next day she was absolutely. Before that, I was talking to the doctor. He wanted upon my word, her lady. She said, I'm no ATP now, she's old. Like the doctor's response. And here she gets to be in the night and talks to her forcefully. And so doctor also said about her side. But what I want to say, she was the surgery and it was Navratri days. Her Kundalini is available. And she responded to Saptasati Sloka. That is how I believe that is the acted on her. And of course, this is the Mataji's suggestion because she knew what it is. And then I know the power of the Saptasati so much. And after that, my mother lived for 7 years happy. And she was so I think this is what it is. Getting the Nidita state is a very important thing. And also, like practicing and getting the new experience. And with this experience, you can cover so many things that people are not changing actually. And that's what I'm feeling. Then since then I've been spreading Sahaja Yoga and those days of course and taking programs and all that. Many people have accepted and I could see better than these days those people lot of programs attending. We have taken much program in the school. That is just once we had a program in Lions also. I asked Shri Mataji program in Lions. What can you do? She said, no, you can do it because in Vidarbha we had taken lot of programs and she appreciated them. And of course she only got it done. And as you go on taking this, you are improving also. Because if you do God's word, God's will. So according to, what I found that if for a human being, if he is giving so much of a food, why human beings are not accepting it? So then we used to pray and collectively and go out. Sometimes we used to get this response. So I want to suggest to the people that this type of experience and this type of coming in life and so much of transformation for good takes place in the human being. So, and when you are having this body only, you can get it. So I request the people who are listening to me that if you want to come up in life, whatever in this way, it transforms you, taking out all your ill requirements or the hindrances, I should say, which are coming your way of progress. And you become a like right people that you actually you become more knowledgeable, you're more intelligent, more compassionate, and more forgiving. All these are special qualities that we should use. And that is only in life you do. If you want to come up in life, and if you don't do it, you miss the chance. Because the next time, next life, you don't know in which journey you will go. And another human life when you will come next. But that means this is the best chance that you are having this life and grow and do the social work. It is like social work. Because if you tell people to do this, that is limited. If you realize it with them for their whole life, they come up shining. And I have seen people, the students and all, coming with in class, good class, taking a good um, percentage. So this transformation to the enlightenment of the physical brain takes place in everybody. So the studying type of people in the school, colleges, anywhere, even in the offices, you shine and the people see it. And the result of it is tremendous. Because I feel, I experience this vibration, it is a divine force, and that divine force gives you so many things. First of all, the force to come to know what is wrong and right. So in life, you don't have to exert too much to say whether I should do this or not. Exploration. Same thing if you say whether to read that what this work I should do it or not. You are supposed to do the vibration. There also you get the same answer within minutes. Then you have to your people immediately if something there, you don't get the run to the hospital straight away. And when you use that power, you see the result. So this is a power which is a protecting force also. So further when we meditate, we cover ourselves with these values. So you are protected, you are guided, you are like nutrition is given. This way, nutrition is because you become more healthy and you more energetic. And this power, which is just like a chain you go on using giving people, then and I think this one should change. If so many people take this power, which is not available everywhere, and only after Shri Mataji, when she stopped taking work, this is available to the human being. Before that, people have written so many spiritual books and all, but that time it was not available. So we people are lucky. So Shri Mataji is there, and you are in human life, and you can get it easily. You don't have to have any qualification, to struggle, not spending money, not giving much time, and if it becomes a part of your life, then nothing like it. Because there is nothing difficult. Because to make a part of your life means you become a both people and their life with each other. It's the power of love, power of consideration, power of helping others, generosity, all these qualities are just blooming. You feel so energetic. Now you can see myself, I'm now running 89. With all this, still I'm not, I can run, of course, but I can talk and consult people, tell people that now quite a lot of people, especially young girls, and they come to me with the guidance, which I was very happy because Shri Mataji just prepared me. So, anybody who comes, I'm available anytime of the day, and it is my pleasure to spread this soul yoga. At least before I worked a lot and spreading soul yoga, traveling and everything. Also, I went to Shri Mataji twice for 1 month continuously when there was a Maharashtra tour. Shri Mataji and myself sitting side by side. Right? And of course, she was a different type of person that time. She was like a normal human being, very close, very loving, very considerate. So I experienced her company also, and I learned from her, not like taking the diary and praying, but whatever she used to give and talk and telling other people, the telling treatment and all sorts of things. Uh, that I was really alert that time because then if this chant goes directly coming from the mouth of Shri, and I enjoyed the company very much. She is so observant and she is so much particular about small things like how you serve, the, especially in the Maharashtrian dish, where you serve what, where you put it. There's a place for every dish, special place for every dish. Where you put the rice, where you put the like that. So with this, my education is done in Sohana by Didi and all right, but directly with Shama. Again, I stayed with her also. I met quite a few kids with kid life and came her. Like in Vidharva, we had a factory and life techniques, and vegetables. Just like that. Prepare fresh and serve. So it was my pleasure and that privilege to me, and I enjoyed it very much throughout this my life of Sotuga, and I'm still enjoying it, even if she is physically not there. She's always with us and always guide us, and I think this life is what I'm going to learn. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sarah, for giving us your time. You have been really very lucky to be with so close to Shri Mataji. Anyway, thank you. And this show, we will put an end to this show today here. And we uh, wish to talk to you further more. Whether you have been so close to her, you know so many treatments. So we will always get in touch with you again. So for today, Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you.